If you're homeless, just buy a house.
If you saved $1 a day for a year, do you know how much money you'd have? Roughly $30,000. If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what am I gonna eat for dinner? Like, that's the wrong mindset. You should be thinking, how can I buy this restaurant?
In my day-to-day life, I don't need a man to fix my car. I'll just go to the mechanic.
Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah.
Japanese?
Yes.
If NASA says it's too hot to go to the sun, then why don't we go at night when the sun turns off?
We actually have 2 moons.
Earth is getting a second moon for a limited time. Astronomers say an asteroid will come close enough to Earth to temporarily enter its orbit at the end of the month.
The idea here is that the solar system, which we think of as being pretty chill, just planets going around in circles forever, is actually pretty chaotic. And there's a lot of asteroids and comets flying around, and it's pretty dynamic in a lot of ways. And what we're having here is a asteroid, which is basically a flying mountain in space.
Mini moon will start to orbit Earth this month. It's an asteroid that's being pulled in by Earth's gravity. Researchers have been tracking the asteroid called 2024 PT5 since August, and they've mapped out its path. Starting on September 29th, it will start to orbit the Earth, much like our moon does, but in the shape of a horseshoe. The asteroid will have negative geocentric energy, meaning it can't escape Earth's gravitational pull, and it will become a so-called mini-moon. But they project it will eventually leave Earth's orbit on November 25th. So we'll only have 2 moons for about 56 days. This isn't the first time this has happened. An asteroid called 2022 NX1 became a mini-moon in 1981 and 2022, and it's going to return in 2051. And 2024 PT5 will return as our little mini-moon in 2055. Unfortunately, you won't be able to just look up and see 2 moons in the sky. Amateur telescopes won't work, but astronomers will be able to see it with their high-tech tools. Earth is about to get another moon.
I'm just at the airport, right? And I zoom in. What the fuck? 2 moons in the sky? Huh?
I'm quartered. It's above me. I'm facing my camera up. That is not 2 objects, all right? It's 1 object that is reflecting off whatever is behind it. Okay, and I tell you this is why. Look at the clouds in front of the white moon, right? By the way, that's not a moon. That's just a projector. If anyone wanted to know, and if anyone didn't know, now you know. All right, so that is, it's reflecting off whatever's behind it. All right, and I can tell you this, because look at the clouds. The one behind it looks like it's behind the clouds. The one in front is passing 1 cloud that was in front of it. Now there's no more clouds, but the one behind it is still passing by clouds.
I see this moon right here. Y'all see this moon right here. Fucking moon right there. And then I'm going to go this side. And then it's the moon right here. Look at this. Y'all can't tell fucking tripping.
Step over this way so you won't mess with no dog messing.
Y'all can't tell me I'm tripping.
Yeah, you tripping.
It's 2 moons in the sky tonight.
This over here, because that's not the moon. Now you can clearly see that is the moon because it's smaller than this object over here. This thing over here looks like a projected light, like a flashlight that's projecting itself into what we call Earth. Y'all see that? And y'all see like the difference in luminosity. Like you see how much brighter this thing is over here.
Wait, what's that? Yes, that's why I was doing it with this. So I can have it on my phone. Wait, what's that?
Yes, Guys, we're gonna have 2 moons. A mini moon will start to orbit Earth this month. It's an asteroid that's being pulled in by Earth's gravity. Researchers have been tracking the asteroid called 2024 PT5 since August, and they've mapped out its path. Starting on September 29th, it will start to orbit the Earth, much like our moon does, but in the shape of a horseshoe. The asteroid will have negative geocentric energy, meaning it can't escape Earth's gravitational pull, and it will become a so-called mini-moon. But they project it will eventually leave Earth's orbit on November 25th. So we'll only have 2 moons for about 56 days. This isn't the first time this has happened. An asteroid called 2022 NX1 became a mini-moon in 1981 and 2022, and it's gonna return in 2051. And 2024 PT5 will return as our little mini-moon in 2055. Unfortunately, you won't be able to just look up and see 2 moons in the sky. Amateur telescopes won't work, but astronomers will be able to see it with their high-tech tools.
Other bodies, other lights in the sky that may or may not be visible to us at any given time. It's crazy though when you see all ancient civilizations spoke about other bodies, other lights in the sky that may or may not be visible to us at any given time. It's crazy though when you see solar eclipse, you don't see the moon at all. I remember as a kid, I like, where's the moon now? And it's like you just see this black circle and then everything goes back to normal. It seems like it's like, what the heck just happened?
On the total eclipse of the sun, the shadow that the moon casts on the earth is only 70 miles wide. That is impossible, but then they come up with umbra and penumbra, and it's just stuff to confuse your mind. We have an infinitely far sun sending diagonal rays from the side and straight rays from the middle, and where they cross each other. It makes absolutely no sense.
I went live a few years ago on YouTube during the 2018 eclipse in the United States on a live event, and we were all waiting for the moon to actually show up to cause this elliptical this eclipse, and all we found was no moon showed up. So that blew my mind, to think that there was actually no moon visible, yet this effect of the sun literally being covered by an object I had witnessed.
Why can't we see the moon approach the sun, eclipse the sun, or exit the sun? And we don't. We just see a black circle eclipsing the sun. We never see it next to the sun. Now people say, well, it's because the sun is so bright. When the moon is totally eclipsing the sun, you should be able to see the features on the moon. You should be able to with a regular camera, with your regular eyes, with an infrared camera, but it has never been seen. There's only been anti-flat earthers that will fake an image and fade it into a picture of the eclipse. There's no video of it. Think about what an amazing video would be if they could film it from the International Space Station or from the moon itself. Never happens, because I don't believe the moon that we see is what's eclipsing the sun. There's lots of ancient mythology about other dark bodies.
There could be anomalous bodies up there. They're not actually visible to us.
A celestial body that we perhaps can't see, because there's on the spectrum of light, we can only see 1% of all the light rays, gamma rays, X-rays. We can't see these certain frequencies and energies in light.
What happens is the sun is eclipsed by the so-called moon, but it's not the moon, it's actually the north node.
There's been, times documented in the past where there's, this eclipse, and the moon's supposed to be eclipsing, and there's no moon anywhere in the sky. Nowhere. Anywhere. And that makes absolutely no sense. So there's got to be another celestial body. The oldest ancient symbols, and it's the black sun. A celestial body that we perhaps can't see.
A lot of ancient civilizations always spoke about a black sun. It's like, why are they talking about a black sun for hundreds, if not thousands of years? And that information now is turned into, oh, the black sun is an evil thing. It's like, well, yeah, of course, that's what they're selling it. They're selling it to you as an evil thing to stay away from it. They already don't want you to like the real sun in the sky. They push it so far away, they want you to not care about it. There's a reason it's close to you. There's a reason it's here for us. There might be more suns and moons on the outskirts of Antarctica, on the outer lands. There might be more suns and moons. There might be more suns and moons in our world here, but we just can't see it.
This has been a Cincinnati production. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, links are in the description.